A big question I get asked all the time by home buyers is, if I'm working with an agent, am I responsible for paying their commission? And we're going to be talking about that on today's episode, about who pays the commission when you're buying a house. If you join me, I hope you enjoy this little video and information about who pays the commission when you're buying a house. Hey guys, so you're probably wondering who pays the commission if you're a buyer and you're working with a buyer's agent or realtor. Are you responsible for paying the realtor's commission? And the answer is no. Typically what happens is when the seller of the property is listing the property for sale, they enter into an agreement with the listing agent or the agent that's listing the property for sale, and that amount can be anywhere from 4 to 6%. Now that 4 to 6% is divvied up. Part of it goes to the listing agent and part of it goes to the buyer's agent. Let's just assume that we're talking about a 6% fee. So if it's the full 6%, 3% typically will go to the listing agent, 3% will go to the buyer's agent. That gets paid out by the seller from their equity in the property and does not come out of your pocket. Now, typically, there's a lot of thought out there that if you go direct to the buyer or to the listing agent, if they're going to double end it and represent both sides, you might be able to negotiate a better price, which you might be able to negotiate a better price regardless of how the commissions are getting split up, but it all depends on the market data and comps and everything like that. So it really depends. Now, I always recommend that you hire your own agent who's protecting your specific interests, that's not representing both sides. So dual agency is allowed. Dual agency means that you have one agent representing the seller and the same agent representing the buyer. There are cases where you could end up saving a little bit of money just on the reduction in the commission if the agent is representing both sides, but I really appreciate having your own agent and somebody that is representing your needs, your questions, and your concerns, and negotiating the best price for you based on the market value. So everybody's earning their keep. It's not cheap to take listings. There are many expenses, photography, getting it cleaned out, different things to prep the property for market and get it on the market. But also listing the property, getting it out there, promoting it, and paying all the fees and everything associated with listing the property can does add up to quite a lot. So it's something to consider, when you're selling a property, you can pay somebody to do it, or you can do it yourself if you want to save the money. Typically, if you're going to list the property as a for sale by owner, you're going to save the listing side, but typically you're either finding your own buyer or you might need to pay a buyer's agent if you're having a buyer come into the property and you don't find the buyer yourself. So that's a little bit of information on who pays commissions when you're buying a home, and I hope you found this helpful. If you have anything you'd like to add, please shoot me a comment. If you liked this information and thought it was helpful, smash that thumbs up. I really appreciate your support. Feel free to subscribe if you want to get some more information or just see my pretty face. You know how it is. Just trying to help you guys out, give you guys some more information on the market, what is customary these days. and get you guys going. So this has been another episode of Woke Wednesdays in Real Estate. I'm Sean LaRue with Franklin Loan Center. Thanks for joining me. I hope you stay hungry for knowledge and stay positive out there. So stay hungry, stay positive, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.